Liverpool season is anything but over now. Before we get into this video, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around. What, 2 subscribers off 70 now, so let's get that going as quickly as possible. Everton beats Liverpool 2-0 for the first time in God knows how long in the Merseyside derby last night. And if we're being completely honest, that has put Liverpool out of the title race now. There's no coming back from this even after, like, let's say when they got to rely on Man City and Arsenal to cock up massively to even think about their chance. There's 5 games to go for Liverpool now, or maybe even, is it 5 games to go, or it might even be 4 games to go. Of course, City have 2 games in hand, but look, Liverpool this running I think have come out the worst out of the three. Man City obviously being knocked out to Real Madrid, Arsenal being knocked out to Bayern Munich, losing to Aston Villa, but Liverpool getting knocked out by Atalanta, losing 3-0 at home, losing 2-0. No, sorry, losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace at home, getting knocked out the Europa League, drawing to Man United, getting knocked out by them in the cup, and now they have lost 2-0 to their local rivals who are fighting to stay up. And that result, if we're being honest, has probably secured their safety essentially, although it's not mathematically confirmed yet. It probably has. And look, Liverpool they're just in their attack is horrible. If we're being completely honest, Mo Salah just can't finish. Darwin Nunez probably the worst of the lot. £80 million they paid for him. Luis Diaz as well does absolutely nice skills and everything, but just can't put the ball in the back of the net. And you saw I think Liverpool had most of the ball and they lost 2-0. That just proves that possession does not win you football matches, and we saw that last night. Everton, look, Goodison Park's always going to be rocking for this game, even though they don't have a particularly good record against Liverpool. They still can get that players going on Derby Day, and that's exactly what they've done. And look, Jurgen Klopp's last season, he's going to be going out with just the Carabao Cup. Same Premier League legacy as Blackburn Rovers. Of course, he's got the Champions League in there as well. He's won another League Cup, won an FA Cup as well, a couple seasons back. But yeah, Liverpool, I think from this point forward, going into next season, they're not going to be challenging. I don't see it at all. That squad they've got, there needs to be quite a few players that need to go. People aren't going to like when I say this, but I think Mo Salah, I think even that all their attackers has to go. I think Mo Salah being the one that doesn't need to go as much because he's one of the most reliable players for GA, but at the same time, we need to have conversations about him. Diogo Jota injured again after coming back and scoring against Fulham. Darwin Nunez has to go. Luis Diaz has to go. And they need a massive Andy Robertson as well. People aren't going to probably like that because he has done so much for him, but he's a shadow of what he was a while back. And yeah, they're linked with that Arnie. I think it's Arnie Slot manager. People were saying Almarim most likely won't go to them now. That's what I'm hearing in the news anyway. But Arnie Slot, I mean, I haven't really heard much about this guy. I've heard he's played some decent football, some very attacking football at Feyenoord, or I think Feyenoord PSV, wherever it is. But I'm not sure he will be the right match because Liverpool need to go for a rebuild. Will he play some good football? Potentially. Will he win them a title? No, if I'm being honest, I doubt he will. But look, we just got to see what happens from here from Liverpool. Obviously, Man City play tonight. I'm hoping they drop points just from a selfish point of view. So Arsenal can gain an advantage on them. Liverpool have West Ham away, I think it is, at the weekend. That's going to be a tough game. That won't be easy at all. And I think they're just playing for their pride at this point because they're not going to fall out of the top four. Not going to win the title, in my opinion. So, And I think it's only Arsenal and Man City that are left to fight for it. So it is what it is. Klopp's ending on a bit of a whimper, just a League Cup, but here we go. Can't do much about that now, can he? But yeah, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around, and I'll see you lot in a bit.